Good morning, everyone. This is Todd Brow with Senior Insurance Marketing, and happy to have Michael Gende from GTL, or Guaranteed Trust and Life, talking about the Advantage Plus, the hospital indemnity. It's a great product, and especially it's hard to believe that a few more days here and AEP season is going to be starting. And what a great product to complement that Medicare supplement sale to cover the hospital coverage while individuals in the hospital. So without further ado, I'm going to swing it over to you, Michael, and tell us how the Advantage Plus with GTL can help complement that Medicare Advantage sale during the AEP season.
Excellent, Todd. Thanks for having me on, and good morning, everybody. We're going to go pretty fast today. We've got a lot to cover, and we want to do it in a very short period of time so everybody can get back out there and get rolling. So without any further ado, let's get started. And there we go. Just a little bit about us. This is our building right here, located in Glenview, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. We were founded in 1936 by Rick Holson I. Then Rick Holson II ran the company for many years, and now Rick Holson III has been running the company for many years. We are licensed in 49 states, top tier, A-, AM Best rating, zero debt, 100 million in surplus, and assets in the $600–700 million range. And I share those numbers with you just so you can understand how strong we are, so that you can have total confidence that we will be around for many, many years to come to take care of you and your clients, who are our two customers, the agents that sell the plan and your clients who buy our policy. I always, whenever I do a presentation, I always like to take a couple minutes and talk about goals, because we're in the business where goals are so vitally important. It has been proven time and time again that people that have a written goal program have a higher success, have a higher level of success and happiness in life. And ultimately, hey, in life, isn't that what we're all looking to be, is successful and happy? So if anybody out there does not have a goal program, I challenge you, before your head hits the pillow tonight, to jump on this goal program right here. It's super simple and incredibly effective. Goals should be in writing, believable, achievable, measurable. They need to have a deadline, and we need to commit to reading our goals every day. Something magical happens when the pen hits the paper and you start writing down your goals. You need to make your goals believable and achievable, and they need to be measurable. Sometimes I'll say to an agent, hey, what's your goal for this year? And they'll say, oh, I want to have a good year. I'll say, great. What would constitute a good year? What would a good year look like? How would you measure it? Oh, you know what? I want to make $50,000 more in income. I want to put $100,000 more premium on the books. Whatever it may be, we need to make it measurable. And we need to have a deadline. And the reason why we need to have a deadline is because all of us, or the vast majority, including myself, we are all a bunch of procrastinators. We put a deadline on our goals because that way it puts a little bit of pressure, and as the pressure builds, we're like concentrating that much more on hitting that particular goal. We need to commit to reading our goals every single day. By seeing your goals in front of you every single day, something happens with your mind where you're seeing them, and it's making you go towards those goals and achieve them. So here's how you start this goal program. Before you go to bed tonight, some point during the day, grab 5 minutes, a pen and a paper, and write down 5 to 10 goals of what you want to accomplish in the next month, 3 months, 6 months, year, and maybe even a 5-year or 10-year goal. Put them on paper. Put that piece of paper. I keep one copy in my wallet. I keep a copy taped to my visor vanity mirrors in my automobiles. I've got one on the mirror in my bathroom, and I read them every single day. And when I hit that goal, hey, I get to cross it out, and then I'll add another goal to it. Or sometimes I'll just add another goal because I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I also want to accomplish this. It's amazing, and I'm telling you, I say this every single time because it is so powerful to have a goal program in writing. All right, moving onward. We have many products here at GTL. Today we're going to concentrate on our Advantage Plus Hospital Indemnity Plan, which is a plan this time of the year. It's so vitally important because it goes hand in glove with your Medicare Advantage plans that you are selling. The Advantage Plus plan, in a nutshell, takes care of the daily hospital copay that your client is responsible for with their Medicare Advantage plan. Usually they're responsible for around $250 to $300 per day for the first 5 or 6 days. Our plan, in a nutshell, costs typically around $30 per month, and it will pay your client every day that they're in the hospital whatever dollar amount you sign them up for. And typically you'll sign them up for about $50 over whatever their daily hospital copay is. They're going to get paid that tax-free every day they're in the hospital up to the first 10 days. That in and of itself is how the plan works and why it's so vitally important. All right. So why sell Advantage Plus, or our home healthcare plan for that matter? Number one is, from the agent's perspective, selling an additional plan to your client, something that they need, of course, it helps you protect your block of business. For instance, with you sell one plan to a client, a Medicare Advantage plan, you're going to have that client for life 30% of the time. Now you sell an additional plan, for instance, an Advantage Plus plan. Over 50% of those clients you will have for life. Now you sell that client a third plan, you go back a couple months later, sell them a third plan. Maybe it's our home health care, our precision care cancer plan, whatever it may be. 90% of those clients will be with you for life. They're not going to go to another agent. They're not going to be poached away from you by another agent. So by selling the Medicare Advantage plan and then the hospital indemnity plan Advantage Plus, what you're doing is you're securing your future. It's like buying a good security system for your house so nobody can break in. By selling an additional plan, you're stopping other agents from breaking in and stealing your block of business. Creates a more satisfied customer, and the more satisfied your customers are, the more referrals you are going to get from your customers. Referrals are an interesting thing. In order to get referrals, we need to remember that we need to ask for the referrals. Here is a very easy way to ask for a referral. I will talk to agents and I'll say, hey, how many out here feel that they should ask for more referrals? Everybody raises their hand. If I say, hey, who feels that they're asking for enough referrals? Nobody will raise their hand, or 1 out of 20, 1 out of 30. So we all know that we should be asking for more referrals. I've developed a very simple way of asking for a referral, and here's what it is. Hey, Bob, hey, Mary, who do you know that you feel would benefit from talking with me? That's it. That's how you can ask for a referral. You don't feel like you're imposing on them. You're not begging. You're just saying, who do you know that you feel would benefit from talking with me? And then get their name. Let me write down their name. And how would I reach out to them? Boom, boom, boom. Get their number, okay? Simple as that. It's outside our comfort zone right now because you're not doing it currently. So start by your next 5 clients that you talk to, ask them this question. Hey, John, who do you know that you feel would benefit from talking with me? And then pause for a second and then say, if they don't come up with anything, maybe a family member, pause, a friend, pause, somebody you work with, pause, all right? Give them the opportunity to help you. They like you, that's why they bought the policy from you. Now let's tap into that and increase our business that much more. They want you to be around for a long time. This will help you be around for a long time. All right. Our plan also covers, you can add riders onto it for ambulance, outpatient, skilled nursing, dental and vision, cancer treatments. These are the states that we have our plan available in. And here's what the plan looks like right here. You can choose between a 3, 6, 10, or 21-day benefit period. That's the number of days that we will be paying the dollar amount that your client signs up for to them for every day they're in the hospital. The 10-day benefit plan is by far and above the most popular. Probably 95% of the plans are the 10-day benefit plan. And I'll show you why in a little bit. The difference between a 10-day benefit plan and a 6-day benefit plan is less than $5 per month typically. And so that's why you always want to go with a 10-day benefit plan. It will benefit the client tremendously over time. We have an emergency room benefit. If they go to an emergency room and they get admitted to the hospital due to an injury or an accident, they pick up an extra $150. Mental health benefit will pay $175 per day for up to 7 days per calendar year if they are confined to a mental health facility due to a mental or nervous disorder. We've added some additional options to our base plan where now you can get up to $750 per day. You can also get a one-day plan up to $2,500. Now, our hospital indemnity plan that we're going over right now today, it is guaranteed issue. This makes us unique among all our competitors. From age 64 and a half to age 65 and a half, your client does not have to answer the 5 medical questions. They are automatically approved, and that's very, very powerful. All right. So the ambulance rider will pay them up to $400 per ambulance ride, skilled nursing rider, lump sum cancer rider. I want to stress the importance to you during the next couple of months during AEP. I don't want you to be concerned about the riders that come with this plan. In other words, I want this to be a 5-minute sale. So you're adding a total of 5 minutes to your visit for your Medicare Advantage sign up, okay? So let's not get into all the different riders because, hey, you can turn it from 5 minutes, you can turn it into 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's do that. That'll give us another reason to talk to our clients come spring, come summer. But for right now, let's get in, let's make friends, let's sell them a Medicare Advantage plan, and let's sell them an Advantage Plus hospital indemnity plan, but let's have that hospital indemnity plan take no more than 5 minutes, and I'll show you how we can do that. All right, right now I want to go over the base plan restoration, show you how that works. So example number 1, this individual has a 10-day benefit plan. They go into the hospital for 5 days, and then they go home. So let's say their copay is $250 per day. We sign them up for $300, so they make an extra $50 per day every day they go in the hospital. So they're in for 5 days. We're going to pay them a check for 300 times 5 days, $1,500. Now they go out of the hospital, and they're out of the hospital for 60 days. Guess what? Now the policy restores, and now they have a brand new 10-day benefit period. All right, example number 2. This policyholder goes into the hospital for 6 days, so we pay them $300 per day, $1,800 they collect. They go home, but they return to the hospital within 60 days, and they're in for 5 more days. They had 10 days to begin with. They've used up 6 of those 10 days. They go in for 5. How many days are we going to pay them now? And yes, the answer is 4 days. So now they're going to collect $1,200 from us. Had you have sold them just a 6-day plan, they would have to come up with the 250 times 5. That would be $1,250 themselves right out of their pocket. As it is now, they still had 4 days left times 300, which you signed them up for. They're getting $1,200. They have to come up with $50 out of their pocket. That's why it's such an advantage to go with the 10-day benefit period plan. All right, this client now gets released, and they're out of the hospital for 60 days. Now the plan restores, and they have a brand new 10-day benefit period. There is no limit to the number of restorations that can take place. Here at GTL, we understand that you as agents are very busy, and you want us to do whatever we can to help you sell the policy. So what we have done is we have developed some cross-selling videos that you can get from our website, but here I'm going to play you one, and then later I'll show you how to go to the website to get these videos. But here's one that when you sit down with the client, if you play them this 3.5-minute video while you're getting situated, this just about sells the Advantage Plus plan for you all by itself. Let's play this, about 3.5 minutes long.
So you just enrolled for Medicare Advantage health coverage. Great choice. Did you know that there's a way to protect you from the out-of-pocket expenses you incur when using your Medicare Advantage coverage for hospitalizations? Help fill any gaps in coverage and strengthen your financial protection with an Advantage Plus hospital confinement indemnity insurance from Guarantee Trust Life Insurance Company. Since 2005, GTL's industry-leading Advantage Plus has been helping clients lower or completely eliminate their net out-of-pocket expenses stemming from Medicare Advantage copays and deductibles after a hospitalization event. Coverage is affordable and pays policyholders directly based on their time in the hospital, regardless of any other healthcare coverage they have. In addition, you can incur potential out-of-pocket costs for ambulance trips, outpatient surgery, skilled nursing, critical accidents, dental vision, or cancer treatments. Advantage Plus can help. Advantage Plus is offered year-round, and it's guarantee issue for ages 64.5 to 65.5. Now let's take a closer look at how it works. Meet Brian. He is 65 years old, and his Medicare Advantage coverage leaves him responsible for a daily hospitalization copay of $250 per day for his first 5 days in the hospital. The high copay is a concern for Brian. There's an easy way to help alleviate his concerns. A GTL Advantage Plus hospital indemnity insurance policy provides a restorable 6-day benefit period of $250 per day for $22.64 per month. Brian later suffered an illness that kept him in the hospital for 5 days. After the first 12 hours in the hospital, his Advantage Plus coverage kicked in. What is the out-of-pocket cost he will incur when he leaves the hospital? With his Medicare Advantage $250 per day hospital copay, his 5-day stay totaled $1,250. Luckily, Brian's Advantage Plus benefit of $250 per day for 5 days was paid directly to him and completely covered the cost. Instead of worrying about how to pay this large sum, Brian could focus on his recovery without this financial setback. GTL's Advantage Plus is flexible and versatile, with a strong set of riders to match the desired coverage for each policyholder. So what if Brian had to take an ambulance to the hospital for his illness? Adding the ambulance rider to Brian's coverage would cost him less than $5 a month, and Brian would receive $200 each time he uses an ambulance, even if he is not admitted as an inpatient. Now is a great time to think about GTL's Advantage Plus.
Okay, there's your video. And again, I'll show you in a little bit how you can go to the website to get that, and we can also send you links to it. We cover observation stays, so you don't have to worry about ever having an upset customer because they're saying, hey, this was an observation stay and you're not covering it. Nope, we cover it. So you're all going to be happy with the way we're going to take care of your client. So we also have a cancer rider on there, or you can sell our separate cancer plan. Here's a script on how you can sell cancer rider or cancer insurance. You may want to take a photograph of this with your phone and then copy it down and memorize this. But if you just follow the script right here, here is how you can sell cancer insurance. You get the client talking about their experience or somebody they know who has had experience dealing with cancer. And the way you bring it up is this very first question. Hey, Julie, who do you have your cancer insurance with? I don't have any cancer insurance. Well, who do you know that's had experience dealing with cancer? And then you just get the client talking, and what they're doing by answering these questions for you in a conversational tone, the way you're asking the questions, is they're basically selling themselves on the need for cancer insurance. And then you wrap it up right here by, well, how did all of that affect, your mom and dad financially? Oh, it was blah, 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 blah. Based on everything you've told me, I feel really I'm obligated. I need to share this cancer plan with you that it would have paid your mom and dad up to $75,000 tax-free. Could you imagine what a difference that would have made to alleviate their financial stress? And then you go into the plan itself. There's a dental and vision rider, strong as can be. again, because it's AEP, I want to concentrate more on just getting the plan sold, spending 5 minutes on it, and continuing on to your next client. Along with the Advantage Plus plan, your client is going to get access to the Mayo Clinic online. So the way that works is if your client's not feeling well, they bump themselves, whatever it may be, they go to the Mayo Clinic online, they enter in their code that they get with their policy, they select a symptom. There's over 300 common symptoms to choose from. Then they will answer symptom-specific questions, and then they will receive care guidance. Rather than going to Google or, WebMD, they get to go to the Ask Mayo Clinic, backed by the Mayo Clinic. Powerful as can be. All right. I just want to issue age is age 40 to 85. And this is an issue age plan, which means whatever age they are when they buy the plan, that is the premium that they are locked in at for life. And we have never had a rate increase in the 14 years that we have had this plan, 15 years that we have had this plan now. All right, some numbers that are important, okay? And well, actually, we're gonna get those in a little bit. I want to show you an example of a rate real fast. So this individual is 65 years old. They sign up for a $250 per day benefit, 6-day benefit. That'll be $22.58 per month. They go to a 10-day benefit. It will be $25.54. They have to click on the short duration stay rider, which is less than $1 per month. And what that does, and make sure you click on that rider, that will pay your client a full day if they're in the hospital between 12 and 24 hours. If they're not in for a full day, as long as they go over 12 hours, we'll still pay them for that full day. And so you see the difference between a 6-day, $22.58, and a 10-day, $26.40 is, what is it? Less than $5 per month, okay? That's why you always sell the 10-day benefit plan for your client. Let's see, I want to show you this one real fast. Again, if you're having any questions on, well, is this a good plan for my client? So a 65-year-old who has a Medicare Advantage plan that has a $250 per day hospital confinement copay and a $200 per day ambulance use copay. If they go into the hospital for 1 day via an ambulance, they're going to have to pay $250 plus $200. They'll have to pay $450. Well, for $377 annually, they could get a hospital indemnity plan with GTL, 10-day benefit, paying $250 per day with a $200 ambulance rider. So if they're in the hospital for 1 day, they're already ahead of the game, let alone if they're in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And the average stay, somebody 65 and older, is over 5 days, by the way, just so you know. There's the stat for that, 5.4 days. All right, what I want to do now, first of all, I want to give you a phone number, 800-323-6907, and that is for customer service. If you have any questions about anything, you can call customer service and they can answer. Now what I would like to do is we're going to get out of this PowerPoint. Let's close this down. And we are going to, I want to show you how easy it is to get a quote and how to use our website. So let's go to gtlic.com, gtlic.com. This is our website using the agent portal. If you're using your iPhone or your Android, you can just download the e-app and just click on the e-app. But I'm showing you how to do it going to our website. Click on that. This pops up. You will go to agent login right here. All right. I just clicked on agent login. You will then type in your username. Then you're going to type in your password. All right, then We hit log in, and now you're into the system. All right, there's four main parts that then break down into additional parts. You can go to quote and submit, review and resume to pull up previous quotes, and then this is for 24 accident and critical care. And now down here is for access GT Link. So from this area here, you'll go to quote and submit when you want to quote and submit business. First, let's show you access GT Link. This is where you can download a brochure or other forms or order supplies. You can access marketing materials. You can view, you can watch training webinars. You can view your commissions, check your mailbox, view submitted business. So let's click on GT Link. Here's how easy it is to download or order forms. You click on it, select a state. So let's just go with the state of Iowa. All right, and products, let's go with Advantage Plus Hospital Indemnity, but you can see all the other products. So right now we're just going to go with Advantage Plus Hospital Indemnity, and then select our options. We want to pull up an application, okay? Now we hit search, and there's the application. Now if I want to order it, I'll put the number right here of what I want to have sent to me. Hey, I want to get 5 of these. Or if I want to download it, so let's download it real fast. There's your application. Now I want to show you the questions. So these are the questions, 5 questions that need to be answered for your client to get Advantage Plus. They need to be able to answer no. If they answer yes, then they're out. But no worries, even if they can't qualify for the Advantage Plus, if you want, you can sell them a short-term home health care plan, which is simplified issue, 2 questions, and then you can put a hospital indemnity rider onto that plan so they can get up to 6 days, $300 per day with the short-term home health care if they don't qualify for Advantage Plus. However, the short-term home health care is an attained age. Every 5 years it goes up in price. So you always want them to get the Advantage Plus if they qualify for it. All right, here's questions. I'm going to read these real fast. In the past 6 months, have you been confined as an inpatient to a hospital, nursing home, or received home health care? Nope. In the past 12 months, have you had a heart attack, atrial fibrillation, congestive heart failure, stroke, TIA, heart surgery, bypass, malignant or melanoma, malignant melanoma, or cancer other than skin cancer? Nope. Past 12 months, have you been diagnosed with or been treated for COPD, COLD, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, diabetes, treated with insulin, dementia, Alzheimer's disease, or chronic liver or kidney failure? Nope. Past 12 months, have you been advised to have surgery which will require an inpatient hospital stay but have not yet done so? Nope. Have you ever been treated or been diagnosed by a member of the medical profession as having AIDS, AIDS-related complex, or HIV infection? Nope. Guess what? We have straight-through processing. When you click it, typically within 2 to 3 minutes, your client's going to receive an email that they have coverage. All right, that's how fast it goes. If they are 64.5 to 65.5, remember that's guaranteed issue. They do not even have to answer these questions. They do still have to answer the cancer questions if they want to buy cancer insurance. Okay, so let's close out this. Hang on, let me just, all right, and let's go back to quotes. Now, from here, we can go to Access GT Link again. You see consumer marketing, click on that, click on the product. Let's go to Advantage Plus, and there's the video that we just watched earlier. Okay, so that's how easy it is to get to it. All right, now what we want to do is, let's do a quote real fast. So we go to quote and submit, click on that. You can enter in the name, or if you just want to get a quote, you don't have to, you just have to enter in let's go the gender and the date. So female, and let's go birth date. Let's say that they were born on the 12th, and they were born in for the year they were born in, let's go November, and for the year let's go 1958. All right, now we select the state, and let's go Iowa. Hit next. And what happens now, based upon their age, it shows us what plans they are eligible for. We want to do the Advantage Plus plan, so click on Advantage Plus. And now we select the number of days, 10 days. How much do we want them to get paid per every day they're in the hospital? You know what, it ends up they're responsible for $250. That's what their daily copay is. So let's add $50. That way they make $50 each day, and it builds a little cushion if next year it were to go up. We do need to click on the short duration stay rider, which would be 88 cents. And so now you see they're going to be paying $31.04 per month. What will happen is the first deduction out of their checking account will be $51 because there is a $20 application fee, which you see right here. But that's how easy it is. Now from there, we can go to apply now. It asks us if we want to get cancer insurance. Yes, please, or in this case, let's just say no, thank you. It's during the AP. We just want to get this one policy, move on. Now we just enter in the information, save and continue, hit submit, and you are all done. That is all there is to getting a policy submitted with GTL. All right, with that, I'm going to give you guys my direct office number. It's 847-460-4751. That's the direct line into my office. If it's after hours, my cell phone is 815-701-7034, 815-701-7034. Now I give you my cell phone number with the understanding that, hey, if you call me after hours, that means that there's kind of an emergency, meaning, hey, you're in front of a client, you need to get this question answered right now in order to get the sale. It can't wait till normal business hours. But I don't want you to ever lose a sale because of an unanswered question. And with that in mind, Todd, I'll turn it over to you to see if there's any questions that we need to answer. I think we're good.
If anyone
no
has any questions, put it in the Q&A box. Also, give us a call here at Senior Insurance Marketing. Our phone number is 877-800-3080, and we'd be happy to get you contracted with GTL or help you with a quote or kind of walk you through the website as well too. They get great products, and also with that hospital indemnity, perfect timing. Hard to believe AEP is just approaching here just in a few days here, and what a perfect product to complement that Medicare Advantage sale to help those out-of-pocket costs for while persons in the hospital. If anyone has any questions, put it in the box there. Be happy to answer it. Again, Michael, as always, thanks for jumping on the webinar today, talking about GTL and the hospital indemnity. And an easy process as well too. So it's especially with the COVID times, doing things virtually. This can be sold virtually as well too. So it's a great product. I don't see any questions, but Michael, as always, thanks again for showing us the GTL Advantage Plus Hospital Indemnity. Again, it's a great product, and especially as we're a few days into starting to the AP season, a great product to add to that Medicare Advantage sale. Appreciate it, Michael.
It's my honor, and thank you all.
Thanks, everyone. Take care, and give us a call here at Senior Insurance Marketing. We are here to help you grow your business. So give us a call, 877-800-3080, and we'll be happy to help you out with getting in contract with GTL or any other company, or a quote or a client that you're working with that you need some assistance with. We're here to help you grow your business. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.